I'm seeing a pattern here. Like stringy cotton candy. But these ones are probably the best example because there's a bunch of little dots. There's one, there's one, there's one. And each one of them has the stringers coming off of it in the same direction. And that was a fly that just buzzed in front of the camera. No need to pause it and freeze frame it and try and figure out if that was a fairy or a sprite or a pixie. It was a fly. But those aren't clouds, to say the least. There's a bigger version of the same thing with the dot here and the trailing cotton candy webs coming off the back there. There's a larger clump with the same trailing edges coming off the back here. Here's a larger one with the same trailing edges coming off the back there. And there's just a whole bunch of craziness going on in the sky. But most people see clouds. And they take their Saturday morning walk and they say, it's a nice morning out, huh? I'm like, yeah, it's a nice morning. And they find ways to distract themselves, like by talking about sports, weather, and traffic so they don't have to talk about the news. And I'm going to do a larger... I got a lot of stuff I want to bloviate about, and it has to do with this resonance economy. What's important to you isn't important to them, and what's important to them isn't important to you, and to keep themselves from focusing on or acknowledging and thinking about the things that are important to you, they just keep making noise about things that don't matter, like sports, weather, and traffic, in order to avoid any conversation that would cause them to think about the news. And so they talk about the weather. Make small talk to avoid the potential of conversation emerging about the things that they've gone to great lengths to avoid acknowledging or thinking about because of the way it makes them feel. And how there's this basic resonance economy where you can feel and hear all the things they're thinking and feeling and vice versa. And so it's kind of getting to the point where you kind of got to avoid people even being within their presence. Maybe that's why they had us stand 6 feet apart. But I'm pretty sure that your bubble reaches more than 6 feet. Like the guy in the car next to you can think and receive what you're thinking and feeling. And it's a good state of mind to go around in, knowing that you can feel and hear what others are thinking and feeling, and so can they. And by doing that, you're contributing to, it's like a radio frequency. Sometimes it's important to avoid letting their pollution and their graffiti, their mental and emotional graffiti, being sprayed all over the inside of the walls of your heart and mind, because they want you to tune to their frequency and think and feel all the stuff that's important to them, because they don't want to think about and feel what you're thinking about. And that's why they keep making noise about sports, weather, and traffic, is to avoid talking about anything that really matters. And so I avoid conversation with those people and interaction with those people because, well, I have my priorities. And this separation is quickening. And the manifestation, the lag time between your thought and intention and the reality that manifests, is shortening as the magnetic field disappears. So I'll just cut this video short and let that be the prelude to a gravy tsunami. It's coming. Oh yeah, and the moon, it rises about 5 a.m. with a perfect smiley face. And if I can find it, okay, I can't find it right now. It must be behind one of these crazy clouds. But right now it rises about 5 a.m. as a perfect half moon smiley face. And it will land on the other side as a right half or left half rather than a bottom half. And it's beyond half, it's down to a sliver right now. But now's a good time to be able to see it rise as a smiley face moon on the eastern horizon about 5 a.m.